everybody, it's Jody. I wanted to take a couple of moments to welcome you to my channel and thank you for stopping by. I'm going to be making sourdough starter today. I got fascinated with this about 2 weeks ago, and let's just say it's with trial and error that I've mastered it. I actually made my first sourdough loaf and I made my second pizza dough batter, and it came out absolutely phenomenal. So I wanted to share the recipe with you. So what I'm holding in my hand is a starter that's about 7 days old. As you can see, it's got some bubbling and it's rising up the jar. That's exactly what you want it to do. So the flour that I'm using is rye flour. You can use any flour that you'd like. My only suggestion is be consistent to the flour that you choose. It doesn't really like flour mixing, and when the water is in a particular flour, it grabs onto all of those molecules very differently, and so that's why it's especially important to stick to the one you like. I'm kind of obsessed with sourdough bread, and I was always very fascinated but never got around to taking the time to making it for myself. So let's get straight into how you make your own starter. So the first thing that I did was chose my flour, which is a rye flour. I've got it right in here. This is 7 days old. So I started with 100 grams of flour. I'm going to show it to you. 100 grams of flour right in this bowl to equal parts of warm water that I've got in this bowl. So what you're going to do is put them into each other to make a flour paste. Okay. So here's my prepared starter, here's my new jar. What I'm going to do is put in a little bit of starter that I had before. If you don't have starter that you have made before and this is your first time, skip this process. Go straight into your mixture. Equal parts of flour to equal parts of water. This is day one. 50 grams to 75 grams of flour and water. So I'm simply adding in my flour to the water right now. I've got this spoon because I like how long this is, and I'm just combining everything, making sure that everything is nice and smooth. It's going to need some speedy mixing. Here you guys, so everything is really nice and smooth right now. I've got it in a lovely paste. Try to eliminate all of the bubbles, and I'm going to add this mixture into my jar. Nicely within the bottom. Because I've got a little bit of starter from my previous jar, it looks like it's two different colors that are happening right now. I'm going to take my spoon or the back of my spoon and I'm going to simply mix everything in to combine it. Now that it's mixed, I'm going to take this out, put it to the side, and I'm going to actually cover this. So there's my lid. I'm putting it on very loosely right here, and I'm going to set this on a counter for 24 hours and check on this tomorrow. And tomorrow, what you want to see is a little bit of bubbles. The smell is going to change, and you're going to keep on checking on it every 24 hours. And I'm going to show you the next step in the next video. So here is the starter that's 7 days old that I was showing you guys. As you can see, it's got some bubbles at the top, meaning the process has started. It's got a bit of a sour smell, meaning the fermentation has started. This is the starter that I made today. As you can tell, it's very settled. It's only just beginning, and this is exciting. Thank you so much for stopping by. It was a pleasure to show you how to make your first sourdough starter. It's lunchtime at my house. I think I'm going to take this loaf of bread, get some olive oil out, maybe some avocado. I don't know what we're going to do, but I'm drooling already. Sourdough bread is one of those things that are just so rewarding, and I'm so excited for you to show me what you come up with. Drop me a comment, let me know whether you try this recipe. All of the notes are going to be down below, so feel free to ask me anything. There's so much to look forward to. Once your starter is ready and you can begin to create your recipes, you're really going to gain the benefits of what you're doing. So I left my starter for about 10 days, feeding it every 24 hours. And today I made the very first loaf right here. It's absolutely beautiful. There are so many wonderful videos on how to create your own loaf. And pizza. Pizza is a big hit for my family. We're going to be having this for lunch today. And I just thought I would show you a little bit of what you can make and the rewards you can get from a simple sourdough starter.